PHUKET XTRA is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
ไปคุยที่โรงพักเอาไปเลยพี่ไม่ทำอะไรเลยล็อกเลยเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวฟังพี่ก่อนงานมีอะไรบ้าง
Sawadee krap. Thank goodness it's Friday. Welcome to PHUKET XTRA, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mistanza. And the Phuket News is reporting that local lifeguards are ramping up their efforts to help prevent people from drowning at Phuket beaches in the coming months, as the southwest monsoon approaches, bringing with it strong surf and dangerous riptides. The Phuket News says that 98 lifeguards will be on duty at 38 surf watch stations at 13 of Phuket's most popular beaches from May through March of next year. Lifeguards will also be handing out multilingual brochures to explain the dangers of the monsoon surf to tourists. And police made 2 major drug hauls as a nationwide crackdown on major drug operations continues. Authorities seized over 200,000 methamphetamine tablets worth over 7.5 million baht as they arrested 5 suspects yesterday in Chanchoengsao. Police say the suspects are linked to notorious Myanmar drug lord Yi Se, and they are closer than ever to his operation. Meanwhile, police in Bangkok have 2 cab drivers in custody who had nearly 900 kilos of marijuana. One of the men were caught on Wednesday selling a kilo of ganja to an undercover cop, which led to the big 900 kilo haul from a rented room in the Prakanong area of the capital. And the Department of Agriculture is defending their certification process on Thai vegetables and fruits after an independent study found that more than half of the country's produce had harmful chemical residues. The study looked at over 130 samples of Thai produce and found that 60% of it had unsafe levels of contaminants, even though all of it had previously been given a quality mark by the government. The study also found that a quarter of produce that were certified organic actually had chemical residues exceeding standards. Still, the Department of Agriculture insists that they have very strict measures, despite the troubling results of the study. And sit tight, PHUKET XTRA will be right back after this.
Get ready for a fantastic fun-filled day out at the biggest water park in Phuket. All happening at Splash Jungle, just north of the airport. More info on splashjunglewaterpark.com.
Welcome back to PHUKET XTRA. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is joining government agencies in demanding 20 billion baht in compensation from 6 former officials who allegedly made fake government-to-government rice deals. The 6 former officials were part of the Commerce Ministry during the Yingluck Shinawatra administration, and the NCPO is demanding that they pay for damages in alleged fake deals involving 6.2 million tons of government rice. And authorities in Hua Hin had to use a bit of cunning to retrieve a dead monkey that died after it was electrocuted on a power pole. The monkey's body was on the side of the road, surrounded by its family and friends, who wouldn't leave the scene. So authorities used a crocodile doll to scare them away. Reports say there are about 1,000 monkeys in the hills surrounding this area of Hua Hin, and they've lately been coming down in search of food and water due to the hot weather. And finally, tennis officials practiced their backswings and serves with their fists earlier this week in a fight at the Lawn Tennis Association headquarters in Muang Thang Thani. A fight between members of the old and new administrations of the Lawn Tennis Association of Thailand broke out after the outgoing members refused the new officials of entering the building. The leaders of the 2 groups tried to make peace, but the Asian Tennis Federation is having none of it and has suspended all activities in Thailand until, quote, the situation returns to normal.
ถ้าทางฝ่ายผมผิดเนี่ยผมรับผิดชอบเองนะครับแล้วก็ถ้าเกิดมันต้องคุยกันเพราะว่าผมคิดว่าตำรวจน่าจะไม่เป็นไรผมไม่รู้ว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้นเดี๋ยวผมอยู่ที่ไม่ทันตั้งตัวเลยผมอยู่ที่ไม่รู้เลยไม่ใช่ลงมาแล้วอันนี้ผมให้ความเป็นธรรมที่อยู่แล้วที่
And thanks for joining us on Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centaur Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. Check out Phuket Extra tomorrow for the top 5 stories of the week. We'll be back on Monday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
This is the Phuket News. This is Novosti Phuketa. This is Puji Dao Xinwen, the new Chinese language newspaper for Phuket. Available at 600 locations around Phuket. Your island, your newspapers.